Hello and welcome. My name is Catherine Bernard from Yoga with Cat. If we haven't met before, it's lovely to meet you. I'm here in the Phoenix Park in Dublin today to record a short practice that will encompass some breathing techniques, gentle movement and a guided relaxation. So set yourself up on your mat or your towel, at home or outside as well. We'll start with a centering practice, a mindfulness technique called a check-in. So tuning in to whatever part of the body is in contact with the mat or with the ground. So feeling the back of the body if you're lying down, or feeling your sit bones and the back of your thighs if you're seating in a cross-leg position. From there, bring the attention to the spine, making sure the spine is nice and long, chest is open, shoulders away from the ear, plenty of space for your neck. You can close the eyes or soften the gaze, gazing at one particular point. First, we'll check in with our breath. For the next few moments, observe how you're breathing. Observe the temperature of the breath. Observe the flow of the breath. Observe where you're naturally breathing. If you're breathing naturally into your belly or more into your ribs or chest. And now, counting to 5 breaths in your head. Now checking in with the body. Give yourself a scan, checking in with how the body feels at this moment. Scanning from your toes all the way up to the crown of the head, tuning in to any sensations. Maybe your attention is naturally called towards an area of the body. Maybe you need to methodically scan one limb at a time. Any sensations you might feel, any tightness, any tingling, and then different temperatures maybe. And one more time, taking 5 breaths chanting in your head. Now last checking in with your mind, with how you feel overall. For the next few moments, ask yourself how you feel today, right now, maybe this week. How has your mood been? Your outlook on life? Not judging, whatever comes up. Again, just observing. And then again, one last time, taking 5 breaths together. Back to the present moment, knowing that whenever you need to take the temperature of how you feel or need to take stock, you can come back to this very easy check-in exercise. Checking in with the mind, checking in with the body, checking in with the breath. Now we're going to start gently moving the body. So very slowly, if you're seated down, you're going to change the crossing of the ankles. If you're lying down, you're going to come up in a cross-leg position. Bring the attention to your shoulders, treating this gentle movement like a moving meditation. So you can keep the eyes closed, you can use that soft gaze. Starting to roll the shoulders back and down and back and around and down. So take a couple more, rolling the shoulders back then come back to center. As you inhale, lift the chin up, and how far you move the head back depends on your range of movement. And then on the exhale, you bring the chin towards the chest. Inhale, moving the chin up. Exhale, the chin down. Take one more. Then bring the head back to center. Now roll the shoulders forward. So moving slowly and mindfully, tuning into every little crack that you can feel or hear. Take 2 more. And then bring the shoulders back to center. On your next inhale, turn the head to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. And exhale to the left. One last time. Then bring the head back to center. Lift the hands off your knees and start moving the wrists. So give yourself a couple of rotations here. reverse, go the other way. And give the hands a little shake. Then bring the hands by the sides of the hips. Inhale, pressing down onto the fingertips, send the crown of the head up. And then exhale, stay here. On the inhale, grow taller again. And on the exhale, stay tall. Then keeping that length in the spine, bring the left arm up. Deep breath in. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, back up, switch the arms. Exhale to the left. Inhale, up and switch. Exhale, right. Inhale, up and switch. And exhale, left. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, right. And inhale, up. And exhale, left. Slowly lift back up. Bring both arms up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach forward. Bring the hands on the floor or on your mat. Walk the hands away from you, coming into a forward fold. Take a breath here. Then walk the hands back towards the body. Once more, switch the crossing of the ankles. So we keep on challenging the hips in different ways. Bring the right hand next to the right hip. Then walk the right hand away, a little bit further away. And then press the full hand down on your mat. Engage your side abdominal. So on the right side, keep lifting up and squeezing. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Then from here, working on our spinal rotation. As you inhale, move the breastbone up towards the sky. So your left shoulder moves back, right shoulder forward. Take a breath here. Then come back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Now move the breastbone forward and down. Take another breath. And then back to your side. Inhale. Bring the left arm in line with the right again. And exhale, back to center. Relax the shoulders for a moment. Then left hand next to the left hip. Walk the fingertips away from you. And then press the hand down on the side. Switch on the left side of the waist. Then open the right arm out to the side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, side bend to the left. Keep pressing into the left hand so the spine is nice and long. As you inhale, turn the breastbone up towards the sky. The right shoulder moves back. One more breath. Then come back to center. Inhale. And then exhale to turn the breastbone down towards the mat. And then back to your regular side bend. Deep breath in. Exhale, open the arm, back in line with the other arm. And slowly lift yourself up. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, reach forward. Hands down on the floor or on your mat. Walk the hands away from the body, taking a nice spine stretch. Then walk the hands towards the body again. Opening the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades, looking up for a moment. And then back to center. Extending the legs in front of you. Give the legs a little shake, tuning into the back of your thighs to your hamstring muscles. Take a deep breath in, pressing down onto the seat bone, send the crown of the head up. And pay attention to your spine. If the lower back is rounding, slight bend of the knees so you can move towards the front of your sit bones. If the legs are straight and the lower back is okay, stay there. Take a deep breath in. Then as you exhale, start folding forward, hinging from the hips with a nice straight spine. You can walk the fingertips towards the feet or place them next to your knees, wherever works to support the spine. Take a breath and then slowly walk the hands back towards you. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, back in our forward fold. One last time. Keep the spine nice and long for a breath. And then allow the spine to round. Allow the legs to relax. Bring the chin towards the chest. And then slowly pressing into the hands. Lengthen and lift the spine. And come back to center. Give the legs a little shake again. Then come onto your hands and knees. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Setting up the body. Then press into the hands so you feel that connection from the ground all the way to your shoulder blades. As you inhale, arch the lower back. So you move from the tailbone, arch the lower back, stretch the belly, open the chest, look forward. And then as you exhale, move the tailbone down, rounding the lower back, then the rest of the spine, chin to chest. Draw the belly button in. Inhale, slowly arching, stretching the front of the body. Exhale to round. Twice more. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. And last time. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Come back to center. Tuck the toes under. Press into the hands. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift the knees. Then move the hips back, belly towards the thighs. Then slowly straighten the legs, coming into downward facing dog. Feet are hip distance apart or a little bit wider. Walk the hands forward so you give yourself more space. Pause here for a breath. Then bring the knees down on your mat. Sitting over the heels. Give yourself a breath or two. Shake the wrists. And then we'll move back in downward facing dog one more time. Come back on all four. Tuck the toes under. Deep breath in. Activate the arms. Exhale, lift the knees. Inhale, move the hips back. Exhale, lift the hips all the way up, straightening the legs. Make space between the feet and the hands. And then pause here for a couple of breaths. You can bend one knee at a time. And settle for a moment. Stretching the back of the legs. You can even move the hips from side to side. And then bring the knees back down. Brilliant. Bring the big toes together. Open the knees wider. Move the hips back. And then come into that wide knee version of child's pose. You can stretch the arms in front of the body. Or you can bring the arms underneath the forehead like a little pillow. Then slowly lift yourself up. Bring the thighs parallel. Sitting over the heels for a moment. So lie down. And then when you're ready, bring the knees into the chest. Pressing the knees into the chest, rock from side to side a couple of times. Then keep the right knee into the chest. Send the left leg up towards the ceiling. Inhale, point the toes. Exhale, flex the feet. Then lower the left leg all the way down to your mat. Inhale to stretch the body. Exhale, press the right knee into the chest. Pausing here for a moment, tuning into the front of your left hip. Then with care, lift the left leg back up towards the ceiling and switch. Left knee into the chest, right leg up. Inhale, point the toes. Exhale, flex. Slowly lower the right leg to the mat. Inhale to stretch the body. Exhale, press the knee to the chest. And then lift the right leg back up. Bring both knees into the chest. And then both feet on the mat. Feet are hip distance apart. Press the lower back on the mat. Lift the tailbone. We're going to lift ourselves up into a gentle bridge. So deep breath in. Exhale, lift the hips. Then one at a time, lifting every vertebra. As you reach the top of your bridge, take a deep breath in. And then exhale to roll down. Move the knees from side to side. And then doing that one more time. Bring the knees back to center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift the hips, lift the spine. Inhale to hold here. And exhale to roll down. Brilliant. One last time, bring the knees into the chest. And then settling down for your guided relaxation. You can extend the legs fully on your mat. Bring the feet wider than the hips. Or you can bend the knees, have the feet on the mat. Take your time. Make any small adjustments so the body can fully let go and relax. Bring the attention back to your breath. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Notice how you're breathing at this moment after your gentle practice. Keeping the breath as relaxed as you can. We're going to scan the body together. Bring the attention to your toes first. Then to the rest of the feet. Then to your ankles. Both feet are relaxed, muscles are letting go. Now bring the attention to the shins and the calf muscles. Then to your knees, your kneecaps and the back of the knees. Then to the thighs, front and back. Both legs are relaxed, feeling heavy on your mat. Now bring the attention into your hips. From the front of your hips, hip bones, hip flexors, to the sides and the back, all your glutes muscles, your buttocks. Making sure you're not squeezing the glutes, everything's relaxed. Then bring the attention to the belly and the lower back. Then into the sides, your waist, your oblique muscles. And then onto your rib cage from the front, wrapping all the way out to the side and at the back of the body. And move the attention up to the chest and the shoulder blades. And into the sides, into the armpits and into the shoulders. Now scanning the arms, from the upper arms, moving the attention through the elbows, the forearms, wrists and hands. Both arms are heavy and feeling relaxed by the side of the body. Now move the attention back to the shoulders and from there into the neck, the throat, the back of the neck, the back of the head, the crown of your head, and then your face. Tuning into your facial muscles from your forehead to the sides of your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw, your tongue. Every muscle in the body feeling relaxed right now and letting go of any tension. few more moments here. As the body is now fully relaxed, the breath is slow, gently flowing in and out of your nose. Enjoying the calmness of the present moment. And bring your attention back to the body, starting to move one part at a time. Maybe wiggle your toes first, then wiggle the fingers, then move a little bit more, moving the ankles, moving the wrists, then rolling the legs out and in a couple of times. And bring the arms up and behind you, give yourself a nice stretch. And then bring the arms back down alongside the body. Bending the knees, bringing the feet on the mat. Take some movement from side to side like windshield wipers. And then roll onto one side of the body. Take another breath on your side. And then use the top hand to gently push yourself away from the floor and come back to a seated position. Crossing the ankles, giving yourself a moment to being upright again. And bring the arms up very slowly as you inhale. Reaching up and exhale. Bring the hands in front of the chest, connecting all the pads of the fingers. Take a deep breath in, roll the shoulders back, and then exhale, folding forward. In gratitude to yourself and to your practice. Thank you very much for practicing with me today. That was a gentle practice in order to move the body gently, center yourself with a very easy to do check-in practice and a nice body scan at the end. So hope you enjoyed it, and any questions, give me a shout. Namaste.